Hey everyone, I'm Timmy Scott, and if you're new here, welcome. For my returning visitors, welcome back. Yes, that's right, I'm back at you again with another Jehovah's Witness video. I know I've talked about the social guilt before in the past, but I find it really interesting for me that they have this mentality of it. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you by now, for ex-Jehovah's Witnesses especially, this has been going around about treat him respectfully. And they're talking about treating their abuser respectfully. Like, what kind of person do you have to be to want to treat the abuser respectfully? Someone that isn't a Jehovah's Witness with common sense would know to not treat the abuser respectfully. They would just walk away, pretty much, cut them off completely, because that's how it should work usually when that happens. Obviously, especially going for the victim as well, being a part of it, that infuriates me. It infuriated a lot of people, especially when I shared it, and people who aren't religious know that's irritating and infuriating and all that, to treat the abuser respectfully. That's sick and disgusting, if you ask me. That's sick and disgusting to want to go and treat the abuser respectfully. But I guess that's just unfortunately how the brainwashing mentality works in that religion. I mean, I know it happens in a lot of religions, but it's getting really rampant and out of hand how the Jehovah's Witnesses are. I mean, granted, they were always that way. Started also by Pastor Charles T. Russell. Yes, he was a pastor. They don't use that in Jehovah's Witnesses. They call them brothers and elders, all that. But in reality, Charles T. Russell was actually a pastor. And that's just the actual fact of it. Jehovah's Witnesses was created by a Freemason of Charles T. Russell. He was a Freemason. There's no secret to that. Anyway, kind of got a little off track. But, like I said, it's pretty sick and disgusting that these Watchtower headmen, who are supposed to set prime examples to their followers, don't. Unless the abuser was abused, then they don't like it. But that's just the unfortunate brainwashing mentality they use. And they know how to use it. Otherwise, they wouldn't use it at all. Anyway, I want to get into something else here, too, a little bit. Kind of in the same direction, but not nearly as much. I guess kind of off track with it, but I still want it to fall in the whole social guilt part. So, I know my friend, who she's watching this now probably, obviously, we're kind of in the same group of this, and she can agree to this, that obviously it's a true thing, and this happens a lot. So, we were on social media, obviously, and someone had posted a picture of the police being at the Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Hall, where this lady was. And again, like I said, my friend who's probably watching this now knows what exactly I'm talking about. So she can try to help me word this out right if I missed anything a part of it. So, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's kind of funny, I guess, for me, anyway, that, not saying it's funny to the lady that was getting harassed, but funny in this matter. So, she, I think, wanted to stop going to the Kingdom Hall, and plus also she was having a sick mother, literally. Like, she was actually getting really sick, and something like that. And all the Jehovah's Witnesses cared about, at least the elders, was going on a shepherding call and harassing her why she doesn't want to go anymore, why they don't want to go anymore. And it's unfortunate to see that they do that and don't care about the person's health All they care about is why they're not going anymore. And so the lady who isn't a Jehovah's Witness, and I think she didn't want to be one anymore, she took drastic measures into her own hands and called the police, told the police that they're harassing her and her mother, and actually went to the Kingdom Hall themselves. And then as soon as the police got to the Kingdom Hall, the elders or whoever was doing the harassing, they were like, oh shit, now we're in trouble. They're trying to cover their own ass, basically. They're cowarding out because authority is in front of them. So, it's funny, not literally in a funny manner of haha kind of way, but it's kind of just funny that the Jehovah's Witnesses will run rampant, feel inferior and superior, and harass ex-members, including like myself as one of them. They'll feel inferior and superior and run rampant and all this unfortunate stuff. But then when authority is in front of them, then they cower out and act all afraid because they're going to find out what's really going on. I just wanted to share that with people because I just want to address it, pretty much. And someone else that isn't a Jehovah's Witness or never really thought about wanting to be one in any way, or even, pretty much that, didn't have no thought into being one. Never really encountered much of them at all, really. Not sure if he'll see this video at all. Maybe if he will, unless I show him. When I posted that picture of the Treat Him Respectfully article, we were talking about it, and he hit the nail on the head about this, that Jehovah's Witnesses like to play nice until they get you sucked in. And that's what people who have little to no knowledge about, is that they play nice to everybody else, but what they don't realize is they like to harass their ex-members. And it's unfortunate that they can run rampant and feel inferior and superior and all that unfortunate stuff. Unless it came to authorities, then they have to try to cover their own ass as much of a coward they really are then when authority is in front of them. Because they have secrets they don't want their followers to know about. It's pretty sick and disgusting that these people that are supposed to be prime examples to their followers aren't setting good examples at all. And they know what they're doing, and they do it well, and they try to get away with it as much as they can. So, I just had a lot to get off my chest and talk about, because I wanted to put it in a better directional thought process with this. And like I said, my friend who watches my videos, she can help word it for me better if I didn't say it right. Hopefully, if you're watching this, which I know you are, you can help correct me on what I was just talking about. Anyway, I had another friend who isn't or never was a Jehovah's Witness or whatever. Trying to think of what I wanted to say. She had kids knew kids she went to school with that were Jehovah's Witnesses. And she didn't have a good feeling about them at all. Until I started speaking the truth about them to her, and she even agreed on it, that they're not good people at all. But like I said before, they think they're doing the right thing, but unfortunately they're really not. And that's the unfortunate brainwashing mentality and how it works. And like I said already, Jehovah's Witnesses think they can act all inferior and superior, run rampant and do all this stuff, but once authority's involved, then they try to cower it out and try to cover their own ass when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I know it happens in a lot of other religious cults like that, but I want to talk about Jehovah's Witnesses because, again, that's what I was brought up in. And now looking at it from an outsider looking in perspective, there's a lot of things that now I'm seeing that I guess I didn't really see when I was in. I mean, I knew there was a lot wrong with the religion to begin with, but now doing my own research, looking at things that I didn't before and all this stuff, it makes a lot of sense. To me, at least, anyway, and to my ex-Jehovah's Witness friends watching this, it makes a lot of sense. What they're doing is wrong. It's sick and disgusting how they're making their followers believe everything they're telling them. But like I said, that's just their brainwashing mentality and how it works. And I wanted to talk about that because I wanted to get it off my chest. And maybe to people who can do their own research. I mean, that's what the internet's for. You can do your own research. I mean, I'll give a short, quick example, and I'm sure a lot of ex-Jehovah's Witnesses are aware of this, that Charles T. Russell was actually a pastor. They take that out in Jehovah's Witnesses. They'd rather be called brothers or elders or ministerial servants or whatever. And they know for a fact that Charles T. Russell was a pastor. But they don't want to tell their followers that. Just like they don't want to tell them about a bunch of other secrets they know about already to begin with. But again, they let their followers kind of, sort of run rampant and act all inferior and superior until the authority is involved. Then they want to cower it out because they want to try to cover their own ass with it. But that's just me. That's what I want to talk about. Get a lot off my chest and talk about it. Again, I find this whole Jehovah's Witness social guilt thing really fascinating to me. And that's why I like talking about it. For me, anyway. And I know there will be a lot of people out there that are watching this, especially my ex-Jehovah's Witness friends that are watching this, will understand that's part of their unfortunate brainwashing mentality. Oh, almost left this out. Pretty sure I addressed it, but I'll say it anyway. You don't have to be a Jehovah's Witness to realize how sick and disgusting that sounds, to treat the abuser respectfully. Like, that shouldn't even be a thing. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. But unfortunately, that's just how it is. That's just how their brainwashing mentality works. So, I said what I wanted to say in this one. If I left anything out, I'll probably leave it in the description. If not, in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like. Hit that red subscribe button down below. It takes 3 seconds of your time if you have a YouTube channel. Comment. Let me know what you thought of what I talked about. And can't really think of anything else for my outro. Dylan, maybe you can help me out. Maybe think of something better for my outro. Anyway, shout out to my friend Dylan for the love and support he's given me. Been meaning to give him one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So, Dylan, hope you're watching this. This one's for you, buddy. Hope you enjoyed it as well. I know you will. And with that, not sure when I'll upload again. Maybe soon. Maybe after the surprise I'm going to give to a lot of you guys that I know you'll share a lot around. Make it a viral thing. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.